Greetings, everyone. I'm Blair, and welcome to our Survival Saturday live stream. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, well. Today, we are back in Enshrouded. They came out with their big update 8 this previous Tuesday, April 21st. There is a lot of changes, improvements, quality of life stuff. So we're going to jump back in and take a look at everything, see how everything's doing. As always, let me know if anything's too loud, too quiet, if I forget to undo mute and y'all can't hear me, that kind of thing. This is the update info on their website itself at Enshrouded.com. Figure we'll go through the highlights and then we'll jump right into the game and check everything out. Greetings, Flameborn. We're back with Forging the Path, our brand new update, which includes the first version of adventure sharing, a new feature we're building for 1.0 that will enable players to share their creations with the world. We're also including a physical combat overhaul, a full revamp of the skill tree, a gear upgrade system, and many quality of life improvements. Yeah, this thing is just monstrous. Forging the Path is our last update before our official release, and we're getting our house in order to make sure that 1.0 knocks your socks off. Yeah, this is the last major update. They've already come out with 3 hot fixes, bug patches, from Tuesday to now, so they'll keep updating for any bugs, stuff like that. But as far as major releases, this is it. The next major update we get this year will be 1.0 full release. I'm really looking forward to it. As a result, the changelog is, of course, pretty hefty, clocking in at about 13,000 words. But if you're in a hurry or you don't want to read, you'll find the customary highlights in video format here. This is on YouTube. I will make sure to put a patch to these notes in a posted comment on the stream once I'm done today. So you can check it out, read it yourself, check out the video. We are definitely going to go through all this. If you read just one thing, please read this. There are a few important notes for this update. With Update 8, character skill trees will be reset and skill points will be refunded when loading into a world for the first time with an existing character. This was a necessary step since the skill tree has been reworked significantly. Please make sure to spend the available skill points before adventuring. Yeah, things have been moved around. They've changed how some things are done on the skill tree. Remember how we had to go through several levels just to get that double jump ability that I said everybody wants? It's now in the middle of the skill tree. You can pick it up right away. That's just one of the changes. But yeah, if you go on an existing character, jump into your world, and just go out adventuring, 99.9% chance you will die. You have 0 skills. You have to spend all your skill points again. Armor, shields, wards, rings, pickaxes, and wood chopping axes are now upgradable with runes. So you remember, if you were watching our previous Enshrouded live streams, remember how we upgraded our weapons? Hey, guess what? We can do that with our tools. We can do that with our armor, our shields, everything. Existing equipment has been converted into upgradable versions. Please check your equipment and make sure that you upgrade your favorite armor pieces to gain the maximum protection. Upgrading equipment is now handled by the survivor who specializes in the combat class for that item. The blacksmith upgrades warrior equipment. The huntress does everything for rangers, and the alchemist handles mage upgrades. So it was already what order you picked up after the blacksmith. Your survivors, already kind of depended on what you were going into, because the Huntress was where you learned the arrows and stuff for a ranger and the ranged builds. The alchemist was the guy that you would go to for your magical stuff. Well, now they have it so they're the ones you go to upgrade things too, instead of just going to any of them. I like that. The default keys buttons have changed for various features. Please make sure to check your key bindings. That'll be interesting to look at. The water dispensers now dispense water no matter how far away from the nearest player they are on the map. Additionally, water flows much further on flat surfaces such as canals or flat floors. This could lead to surplus water after updating, if you previously placed multiple dispensers in a single area. In some cases, with complex water features, this could lead to flooding. So we haven't dealt with the water much. I haven't really looked at it much at all. But I've seen some crazy builds. Yeah, this could be an issue. Here's one of the key, really cool features: adventure sharing. In a nutshell, what this means: there are some people out there that have done some fantastic builds. People that have made race courses, that have made their own dungeons, their own mazes and labyrinths and puzzles. This allows them to share it and then say, we could pick one and go to that world. Now, currently, you can't make any changes to it. You can't really interact much with it. That'll be coming later. They probably want to be able to work out the bugs of being able to control what they can interact with, what they can't, so that people don't go and trash your world. But you can go and look at them. So some of these fantastic builds, you can go and explore and just check out how cool they are. If you played No Man's Sky, this is a little like if you go to the anomaly and you go to the teleporter there, you can see feature builds that Hello Games has shared and other stuff like that, so you can go to other players' bases. This is something very similar to that. I love this idea. Combat updates. Combat skill progression and gear have been fundamentally reworked, introducing new systems, deeper mechanics, and more impactful player choices. There's new special abilities like charged attacks, heavy weapon attacks, the two-handed weapons, the way they hit have changed, and there's new combos. The skill tree, not only have they rearranged stuff, but something that has been asked for since the game came out. The skill tree can now be zoomed out for a better overview. At the same time, the visuals have been updated. If you watch the previous streams, you'll remember me saying, I just wish we could zoom out on this. Ta-da! They listened. This is something Keen's real good at. Skill upgrades. So now, it used to be, if a skill required 3 points to unlock it, you had to wait till you had those 3 points, you spent it, you unlocked it, that's the last you ever had to put anything into it. Now, there's levels to upgrading that skill area. You'll have a certain amount of number, very low, to just unlock it. So say the skill you're really after, you have to go through 3 different other skills to get to it. There'll just be a base cost to get those skills to get to the one you really want. But if it's a skill that you really want to invest in because it's important to your build, you put more points into it and it upgrades it more and gives you more advantages. On top of skill points upgrades, it is now possible to push skills to even higher levels with armor perks. That's cool. They've changed how some things are laid out. I noticed this right at the start in the intro area where you go to your saves. I'll show you that in a minute. New equipment upgrades. That's what we were seeing before, where it'll be just like we did. For example, some of the new perks increase the level of an already learned skill. So if the skill on the skill tree goes up to, say, 3, with armor perks and stuff, you could take that to 4 or 5. That's real cool. So they've changed how all that's calculated and such. They've made some mage changes, and I like this. To start before, mages can be very powerful builds, but in early game, it was rough. It was rough starting as a mage. While balancing improvements and new features such as additional spells are planned for future updates, we heard feedback from our testers and gave mages a few buffs to tide them over. Especially the early game has seen some positive changes. Wand range has increased. Wand durability has been increased by 20%. Thank you. The first tier fireball now has an increased explosion radius so that it is better aligned to the higher tier versions. Thank you. Added more resin to early game loot tables so that spells can easily be resupplied. So if you're a ranger, the thing you were constantly gathering, which you all might remember if you saw the previous Enshrouded live streams, was twigs. With mages, it's resin, because resin is used to create the spell ammo for your staffs. Well, other than loot, the only way to get resin is by cutting down certain trees, like the pine trees and such. And you don't get a lot from it, so you were cutting a ton of trees. So we should find more of that out in loot and stuff. That's great. They've reevaluated and improved some of the features that new players have. So they have changed the starting tutorial and some of the area at the starting area. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to jump into my existing permanent save, my personal save, with that character to show you the skill tree and such like that. Then we'll start a brand new save, go through that early bit again, and see what's changed, how it looks different with a new character. So I also like the fact that 3 new meat skewers, one for each class, have been added to bridge an early gap in food buffs. Ooh, that's cool. XP required for the first few level ups have been rebalanced. Tutorials have been adjusted. They changed how the quest log is and such. Item sets. So they'll be like, if you find all the building blocks for your biome, there'll be a reward. All the parts of a cosmetic outfit, stuff like that. So that's cool. And for existing characters, if you've unlocked a lot of that stuff, you'll see a great big XP boost. They've rechanged how the recipes and crafting looks, so it's not quite as confusing as overwhelming. Another big one, building from magic chests. Previously, it was necessary to have at least one piece of building material in the backpack to use stacks in magic chests. Now, if you've got stuff in those magic chests, the building materials, you can build from them anywhere at your base. Thank you. They've changed the glider to encourage a more strategic approach to combat. Updrafts will now build power over time when used in the wild. This ensures your flight feels consistent and intentional while allowing you to reach higher peaks than ever before while preventing some edge cases we consider contrary to the spirit of the skill. In other words, you can't cheese it, but it's better. As compensation, we've increased the maximum height of updrafts by 15% and enabled near instantaneous lift in bases for easy base navigation. Cool. There's all on the... There, like I said, this is huge. Look at this. We're not even halfway down the page. Enemies are different. There's a lot here. I haven't even had a chance to look through it all. They've got a video that summarizes it all that you can watch, Or if you want, you can go through and read it all. But you know what? I know y'all didn't come to this live stream to watch me read. So, with that, we're going to jump in here with Remy, my level 31 guy. We're going to jump into that world. You pick Remy. Private. This has changed. This looks cool. Here's where you would find where you would share any of your saves. Gives you a bit more info on the save. You can delete it if you want, or we just make sure we've got the personal one, the world I want to go to, hit, and we hit play. So, give it a second to load. I like the new loading screen. And here we are. Tells you that the skill tree's been changed. Check your mouse and keyboard set. Looks like controls here. Mouse and keyboard. Special ability, we've added a new ability that can be triggered with R. Okay. Cycle combat targets with as a consequence, combat targets are now cycled with F plus the mouse wheel. Okay. Okay. Armor rework just goes over that basically. And gives you the links in game for that. Alright. Excuse me, I don't need that. Let's go over here. This is my mage. Whee! Poof. Whoa, that did have quite a range on it. Dang. But, first thing we need to do, we need to go to the skill tree. I believe it's K. Skills, H. And here it is. You notice I have 127 points to spend. Now, look at this. I can zoom out. Not all the way still, but a lot further. Wow. They have really added some things. Look at this. Holy cow. But look, right here. Right here. Takes 4 points to unlock it. That's actually pretty... I mean, before it was, what, up here, and it was taking 2, 3, 2, something like that. Yeah, it was taking more than 4 to get there. Alright, now this is my mage. Who, what do I have in my equipment? I hit the bow, or the staff. Yeah. This was my pure magic guy. So, I can hear all of the people yelling at me. So let's see here. Battle Mage, Wizard. What's that one? I know we had that. I wonder if I click on that. Nope. See, I kind of wish you could click on something and have it go, okay, you need to go these skills to get there. That'd be kind of cool. That's the hook skill. Still the axes. Pickaxe specialization. Base duration for rest buff is increased by 2 minutes. Yes, I'll take that, thank you. But you notice, that unlocked it by 1. Okay. 2 minutes per level. So if we put all 3 points into this, we get 6 extra minutes of buff. We'll have to remember that. But I want to go, let's see here, fire resistance, that'll help. Mass destruction. Critically strike magical weapon. Deal 2 shock damage per intel to all enemies within 5 meters of target. Oh, this is going to take a long time. Now, here's the nice thing. Updraft is the one that you want to do as well. Look at this. It goes directly from here. So we can go a dex. We can go 1 to airborne. Consumes less stamina. We'll probably come back and do that later. And we go updraft. Boom. I like this bit here. I like these varying level bits. That is cool. What is this? Dagger specialization. Ooh. So this is one of the new ones. There's a dagger one. Is there like a mage one? Wand specialization. I don't see a staff specialization. I'm betting there's a bow specialization somewhere. Veiled Vigor? Increase your maximum health by 2 times your dexterity attribute. Whoa. Oh, there are going to be so many new builds out. This is going to be cool. Also means the links I have. There have been online sites that would basically have the skill tree, and you could go through and plan and save your builds. Boy, are they going to have to rework all that. I like that. What's this? Increase your maximum health by 2 times your intel. So I bet every single one of them has this. That is cool. Yep, there's the warrior one for strength. That is cool. Each one of the 3 builds has where you can max out your health per your main stat. That is so cool. That is absolutely cool. And you know what, guys? It would take me forever to figure this out for this build. This is really going to take a while. But it is definitely... Ooh. Now see, that to me is a must, almost no doubt. And see, it takes 1, 2, 3 points to get there for any of them. After receiving damage, there's an 8% chance to reflect 20% of the damage back to the attacker as fire damage. Magical attack can trigger other skills. 8% chance and 20% reflected damage per level. See, that's a duh. And it would be 3 points per any build to get to there. I like that. So what we're going to do, I will worry about this later. And at some point I can take you guys through a tour of my little town here. We've got the main house. This is my pub and inn. This is where all the secondary characters and where our main bard lady is. Back over there is the blacksmith's house. Or carpenter's house, sorry. We have a lot of the workstations I've just put here. These are the workstations for the ones that I haven't got a home for yet. And yes, I've got them roaming all around. We've got our stable over here with our animals. We've got lots of room for crops. This is our farmer's house. This is the alchemist's little tower. And then our wonderful little crypt keeper guy I've got down in his own crypt. One thing I'll show you real quick on this main house that I did, and in any save that we get doing, we'll end up doing that too. Shut the door. Why? Well, because I don't want my cat out wherever the cat went. Oh, that door's open. The cat's probably out and about somewhere. This is our house. We have... Up there's the cat. Something cool here. If I come over here and I pet the cat, you get a buff for petting the kitties and the dogs. There are dogs too that you can get. Look at that. But this is our house. Get over here. It's not giving me the full rested buff. Why am I not getting the full rested buff? Interesting. Now, from what I read, your trophies give higher rested too, but we have a comfort level right now of 55. I love that. However, this is what I wanted to show you. Say hello to our cellar. Yes, you can do underground buildings. All these blue ones are the magic chests. What that means is if material's in there, you can craft from it. I do want to pick up one thing that we'll look into real quick. I am so glad we have all these now, because if we're upgrading armor and stuff, we're going to need all of... Wait, if those are in there, we should be able to just do it from them. Let's go talk to the mage, or the alchemist, and see if he can upgrade stuff. And it's raining, because of course it is. Get over here and talk to the alchemist. There he is.
Hey.
About weapon gems, I don't want to worry about that. What I want to do is item upgrades. Look at this. We can upgrade our stuff just like the others. It'll upgrade the levels. Blunt armor, it protects from blunt damage, piercing damage. Nice. Increases skill level of mage apprentice. I think that's their companion. Check this out. Yeah, we've already upgraded our staff all the way. We can do it with the ring. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's do it. That is so cool. And look, it's got the little ticks next to it so you know how upgraded it is. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. So there we go. We now have a fully upgraded set of armor, providing us with the best armor protection we have with it. That is cool. It shows you what kind of pluses between physical and magic it gives. Alright, I love that. Now, can I do that with the rings that I have? Hang on. Let me see something. So these rings I've got can be upgraded as well. Okay, so what we want to do is unequip the ring. Now, if I talk to him, okay, we can't. How do I upgrade? How do I upgrade the rings then? Put those rings back on before I forget. Well, let's check with the blacksmith, see if he does rings. Yo, Mr. Blacksmith. Item upgrades. Ah, okay. You'll have to go blacksmith to upgrade the, Now see, I've got this one equipped for the chest. So, I forgot I did a mix and match on this. Ooh, that was 4. Look at that. Health leech goes up. Nice. And you could do it with your pickaxes. Stamina regen, plus stamina. Nice. And with your axe. Boy, am I glad I kept all those runes we kept getting. Now, is there any other equipment? Why has the backpack got an X on it? Don't know. But that is... Yeah, see, I forgot that I was wearing that for the chest, but it made more sense. Health, stamina, frost resist, yeah. Okay. So, we just upgraded all our equipment. That is freaking awesome. So yeah, definitely worth it. And like I said, you probably... Oh, look, we can pet the dog too. It is definitely... You want to set aside a large chunk of time when you first go to play again to respec your skills. Because, yeah, there are a ton of them. But we're not going to sit here on stream and figure that out right now. What we can do, we can go ahead and pop on out here. We'll return to the main menu. Now, I do want to see... I want to see if they've changed anything here in settings. Actually, we can check this out when we set up our new world. So let's go ahead and just return to the main menu. Change. We're gonna do something new. I'm gonna get rid of our old guy. This guy, we're gonna go ahead and delete him because we're gonna make a new one for this update. Otherwise, he'd still have everything he's got. Let's make a new character. Alright, where's my old guy? Let's see here. Which guy do I want? There he is. Actually, I like that guy. Let's go with this guy. About as close to my look as we're going to get here. We'll stick with the skin. Alright, hair. Let's see here. That's better. And then hair color. There we go. Beard. Do I have an actual goatee by itself? Yes. Right there. Hey. Hair color. There. Now the eyes. Gotta go with my blue. Eyebrows. Make sure they're the same color. Voice. And we'll just call this Blair. This would be me in a much more fit personality. And we've got him created. Now we're going to go private. We're going to go this one. I'm going to delete this one. And we're going to go new live stream. With everything that's been changed, we're going to go new. Now, with this being the last change between now and 1.0, we don't have to do any more changes after this. We will probably, when 1.0 comes out, do a new world. Just because we're going to want to. Alright. Let's look here. I'm going to leave damage and stuff alone. Normal there. Wow, this is much different than it had been. Gonna leave all that alone. Survival. Leave survival off, or starvation off. Time and shroud, leave alone. We are going to keep all there. Day, night, we'll leave alone. Food bump is fine. Weapon durability is off. We've already got that selected. Harsh weather, we leave it alone. Actually, right now it's set to rare. You know, I don't mind if it rains hard. We'll just put it to normal for the weather. Glider turbulence. Leave it. It's currently on some progress. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Resources. We'll leave that alone. Okay. We will leave that the way it is then. So that is... No, it's not set hard. Let's make sure it didn't change something back. F. Oh, okay, this is how you customize it. Got it. Weapon durability. If it breaks, it breaks. I'm fine with that for now. That's what we needed to change. Resources. That's fine. Player. That's fine. Enemies. That's fine. There we go. Now we've got it set that way. Alright, here we go. Let's find out what the start of this is now.
Long ago, a wanderer brought an enthralling gift to the people of Embervale. The elixir. It was a cure, a blessing, a weapon. Once concealed by the ancients, its might had been set free. With it came power, mistrust, and a longing for more. Humanity dug the elixir wells, ripping apart the land and each other to quench their thirst. Elixir and blood, a drop for a drop. But from the depths of the wells, an unforeseen curse crept into Embervale. The Shroud, a ruinous fog which sought only to spread and devour. Facing their downfall, ancients and humans united to forge the Flameborn. Now, your time has come. Awake.
Awake. Awake. Yeah, this starts right at the bat. Hello? Oh, the cramps. Man. Alright. Okay. So, I want to check something out, though. Okay, so yeah, we can't really see here. Ooh, it does show you the flame exactly what you need right here. You don't have to keep going to the flame itself each time. Cool. No, right, yeah, we just started. Alright, let's get up here and see what things have changed or anything here. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Ooh. Look at that. We have a spark all our own to light every flame. Commune with the flame. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by the Shroud. Now the enduring flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create shelter from the dark. Sir, yes, sir. Right away, sir. Well, guess I should make myself one of these. Oh, I gotta get some stone first. And, as usual, there's our spot where it's gonna want us to claim our base. Whoa, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like too much has changed here so far. Yeah. Out there's where it's going to want us to go. Same location as last time. Check out the book. Pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed. Protects it in a flaming core. Wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours seeking answers. A whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believe we could have quite enlightened conversations. Hey man, I'm sorry about this. I want those bones. Alright, so we go this way. So far, so good. There. That should make it a little easier. Oh, this has changed some. Wow, yeah, this is a lot. This actually looks more like a little building right before you go in here. Okay. Okay. Cool. Collect our bandages. Come over here. Take the bandages and our torch. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is... That's some changes I noticed right off the bat. Can I beat you up? Wait. Oh, you searched this. Okay. I'll take the wood. Okay, that was cool. I like that new look. And we're here. Let's see what's this way. Oh, wow. Yeah, they changed this a lot. Okay, so now we have these. Let's go ahead and equip these. Nice. Oh, this looks... Okay, I like the changes so far. This has been looking cool. Gather round, we're drinking an ode to the queen once young. 3 babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim. Thinking out loud she'd sung. Rather mead in my cup or my cup filled with rum. Drink too much rather than be done. Can't only have some, so share some around. Drink too much rather than drink one. Rather mead in my head and my head on the run than my head on a pike with none. Get the rum and the mead, get the mead in the cup, get the cup to your head, drink up. Sorry guys, I can't sing worth shit. Sorry buddy. Oh, what we got here? We have our first ring. Oh, that's got to get equipped right away. Equip it. Thank you. Now, I noticed something. Last time we had 3 torches by the time we got here. This time, we only have 1. So I'm not going to go beating up a bunch of stuff yet. Because we're going to need this torch. Oh man, this looks so much more. The feel of this is so... I don't know, I guess to me it feels more natural. Like this feels more like a old mine buried in than the other one did. The other one seemed too open and airy and... Yeah. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to go 4. Here we go. Collect a bandage. That's all that's in here. Okay. Go ahead and gather the wood there. Okay. Let's go. You get the little bits of mycelium right here at the start, and it grows as you go. Okay. Okay. Wow. Use a sword to defend yourself. Tap or hold left mouse button to attack, right to block. A well-timed block will parry an enemy attack. Oh, they give you a sword right off the bat. Well, I would like the rusty sword to go there, and that can go there. All right. Into the shroud we go. Anything here to search? No? Alright, here we go. Your inner flame allows you to resist the shroud, but if you linger, you will perish. Escape the shroud to replenish your time in the shroud. Do not break those while standing next to them. You take damage, and your shroud meter goes down. Tab to lock on. Alright. Gather. Let's go. Got you. Okay. You know, this really does feel more immersive. That's the word I was looking for. The way this all looks and feels is more immersive. It doesn't feel quite as much of a tutorial. Use explosive to forge your path. Ooh, they're going to give me more. In case you missed that previous part is what this is. Well, oh, I see, and it's blocked, so you have to go this way. Yep. And we're out. Okay. Oh, look, you get a look at the cool water effects right off the bat. That is cool. We did not have water this early in Embervale before. You can swim and dive through bodies of water. Be mindful of your oxygen while submerged. Is there anything down here? Yes. So they make it worth your while going down there. Okay. Nice. They introduce you to the water feature right off the bat. What did we collect? Just various stuff. Okay. Okay. That is cool. Okay. Take all those, including a healing potion. Thank you. And then we come out. Okay. As a starting tutorial, that is really nice. Well done, Keen. Well done. I like that. We have a level up. I'm going to save it for a minute. Good grief, is it ever wet? So we'll come down this way. We're going to go this way. I want to investigate the ruins over here. I want to see what changes they might have made here. Telling you about right to block and all that. Okay. Give me the string. See, it'd be nice if every now and then you found a weapon on these racks. I think that'd be cool. Nothing here, so we'll go over here to the tents. Oh. Gimme. Pop in the tent, get out of the water. Oh, evidently this tent doesn't stop the water very well. Hey man, you alright? Yep, let's check out this tent. Ah, this one's a little better at least. Although if you look, we're in the tent, and our wet meter is going down now. So the tents do count as indoors. Good, good. Yeah, let's read the note. Hold the chamber on your last breath. These were the words of the Ancient One before he entered with a handful of our best warriors. It was the first time I had seen one of his kind, and I expect it will be the last. His face is burned in my mind. My life and those of my remaining soldiers are pledged to this sacred duty. Captain Arkwright. Okay. Well. Wait, is the rain letting up? Is it going to stop raining? It did. No more rain. Yay. Celebrate. Celebrate. Okay. Ooh. Something's getting chased. Let's see if we go this way. I heard something. Gotcha. There's our heavy attack. And the quick ones. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Wait, there's something up here? Yes, there is. No, I don't want to sit down. I'm not tired yet. Come read the note, though. Jasmine, is it true? The ancients call upon you to stay behind as the rest of us slumber? Will you be there when I awake? Please, you cannot leave my side. You're my all. Why must we change? I miss the old days when we used to travel together, side by side. You let me linger next to you. You held my hand. And now? All this secrecy, for what? I thought you could confide in me. I don't want the ancients to drive us apart. I'll lose all faith. If you must go, at least give me a farewell kiss. All my heart, Emily. If I remember right, that's the farmer we get later. Yeah, let's go back downstairs. Bunch of stuff we could break down, but I'll wait. Well, I won't wait with you. I want the bone. Got a bone to pick with you, sir. Let's come down this way. Gotcha. Ha ha. You got me too, though. Let's use a bandage. There we go. Get all that stuff. We will break all this for stuff, though. Okay. So now we're over around here. That's where we're going to need to go. Nothing up here. You know what? We're gonna try it. Ha! I made it. Ho ho! And there's a chest. Look at that. And okay, here we go into the shroud. All right, let's do this. Got him. All right, let's step out for a minute. Here we go. Back in. We held out hope, digging through the rubble, our lips whispering prayers to the ancients. Always a watchful eye towards the horizon. Even in this furthest corner of the world, the shroud threatens to engulf us and seal away any ray of hope. As the air grew thick with that cursed fog, we held on. As fires raged on the horizon, ash falling like snow on Howling Peak, we pushed harder. May this home, long kept, usher us into a brighter age. 513 DA. I'm not sure what DA stands for, but that was just a general message you find. Alright. Well, I think we've gotten all the guys that are in here. Yeah. We got everybody that's here. So let's get back out of here. That's the road to the bridge, so we go this way. There we go. We'll come back and break all this stuff later. Right now, we're going to come over here. And we'll read our note. Finally, a break from the tedious work. My bones are sore, but some shelter, the warmth of a fire, and comfort should allow me to gather new energy. This old cot isn't the softest, but it'll do. I'll get some shut-eye here until I'm rested, ready and full of stamina for another sunrise. I hope I'll have sweet dreams despite the hunger. Food is getting scarce. I hear they're planning an expedition. Thankfully, I hid some rations behind my bed. They'll make for a nice meal when cooked over fire. I love how they use little notes and stuff like this you find as part of the tutorial to tell you, hey, this is how you get rest. This is how you can refill your stamina and stuff. That is so cool. So, that's the food. I'll take it. Thank you. Not going to sleep yet. I'll take this cooked food. And then we're going to sit down here. And we're going to cook stuff. Place food in your action bar. Select it and press left mouse button to cook. No tar this time, buddy. There we go. Alright, we've got our rested buff going over there. Now, I want to rearrange my hotbar here. Let's see here. Food, that's good. Potion can go here. That's more food. You guys go all the way to the end. I did not notice we picked up a better sword. Let's see here. This does 11 cutting. 11 cutting, but can be upgraded a lot more. So we're going to take this, and we're going to salvage it. So we get those all-important runes for later. Yeah, I'm going to put these like right there so that we can have it for later. No, I don't want to sit down yet. Come back over here, grab the wood. There should be a chest right here with another bandage. I will not turn those down. And here we are at the well. Drink, drink. All right. Oh. Heal up a bit more. Equip our sword. And head on over here. I want to collect the arrows from here, though. There we go. Gives us a few. We'll come back and... Ooh, can I catch you? Ah, I missed him. Ah, we're not going to catch him. No chance. Alright. Alright. Time to build our flame altar. Hey. If I crouch, can I get this guy? Ah, missed. Oh well. Was worth a try. Alright. Into the inventory. Was it B for image? Yes, it is. Let's build our flame altar. We got plenty of stone for it. And that automatically put it there. We want to build our initial one right here, I think. Maybe back this way just a little bit. Yeah, right there's good. There we go. So yeah, that intro bit is a lot more immersive to me. It definitely looked better. The flow was a bit better. I like that. That was good. And now we are getting, well, there's the bad weather. We are getting absolutely drenched. You are not alone. There are other survivors drowsing in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside of the shroud's grass. And there we go. All right. Set as preferred spawn altar. Oh, okay. This is very important for if you're setting up a co-op game with friends or setting up a server and you want to have like a little community hub. You can set this as the preferred place. This is where they enter the world for the first time. They would spawn here. So that would be kind of cool if you set up a server and you have a little community center, maybe with boxes, nice starter stuff for them or something like that. You could set that up. Or if you're all experienced and don't need to go through the starter bit there, You just set this up so when your friends come in, boom, they spawn at your main camp. This is really handy once you get, say, a main base that's not right here in the starter area. So I like that. We'll go R and set that, because it's where we want to spawn normally anyway if we die. Rename the altar. Home. Nice, all that's right here. That's cool. Alright. So, we did that. We are getting absolutely drenched. What's the... Oh, that's out where the blacksmith is. That's right. And that's where that is. Okay. So... Hey, I wonder. You know what? We're going to do something funny. We're going to come back over here to the town, to the ruins. Boy, look at this. It's raining hard, and our okay, that's interesting. With the heavy weather, the glowflies don't provide much light. Your torch is basically useless. Holy cow. Okay, so that's what that storm setting is for. Interesting. Well, we're going to come over here. We're going to come over by this fire and up under at this bed, and we're going to sleep and see if we can get through the night. There we go. Storm's over, and we made it through the night. How about that? Go ahead and get another drink. Alright. Alright. So that's what the really bad storms are like. They say F you to your torch. Wow. I can see why they consider that part of the hard mode. That is definitely a hardcore setting. Alright, so now we need to make us some place that we can have a bed and everything. So the first thing we need to do is get that off of the hotbar, please. Thank you. Look at all the new stuff we gathered. I want to. Yes, I see you. Alright. Lot of stuff we can make. Can we make some actual pants now? Yes. And shoes? Yes. Do I have enough for a shirt? I do not. That's okay. I have enough for a bow. Nice. And we can make some arrows. Okay. Let's get those put on our hotbar here. There they are. Excellent. Alright. We have us a bow. Equip the pants. And equip the shoes. We'll delete those. Okay. So first thing we want to do now is craft a workbench. We are going to need string, which we're going to need to make from... Oh, look, I can. There we go. Now we can make it. Gonna need our build hammer. And can I make a storage box yet? Not yet. Okay. Well, we're just gonna put this. Oops. Wait. I didn't want to be in first person. Thank you. Oh, it's R rotates it. That's right. There. Ta-da! Did that repair my torch? Yes, good. Manual crafting, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, okay, I see the stuff. Raw meat and corn cob skewer. Mushroom skewer. I'm guessing that gives mana regen and magic damage. That one is melee and health regen. And the tomato one is health, ranged and dagger, and stamina. Okay. Hope they make tomatoes easy to find in this area. Okay. Okay. We can make one of those. We can make us a water pouch. Nice. Nice. Water pouch needs to be... Let's put that in 1. That'll go 2. This can just go wherever, and that can go 3. There we go. Put you over there. Keep the campfire for now. Okay, so... Let's see if I can get that little bunny thing now. I don't think I got it. Wait. Nope. I scared it. It ran away. Oh well. Alright, so we need to get us a little bitty hut set up. Now to make... We need more twigs. More twigs. Okay, so we gotta go gather more bushes. More bushes, more grass when we find it. That was actually really kind of cool. And they have changed. I mean, this is a lot more dense when it comes to greenery and stuff. Wait, what's this? I just saw something there. Oh, dismantle. That's what it's saying. Because it's within my boundaries of my base. I can do that. Cool. I am not dismantling the entire tree. You don't get near as much resources from it. But I should now be able to make an axe. And now I need more twigs for that. But... yes. Nice. Okay. Now, did that give me the twigs I need? No, that didn't give me any twigs. Okay. Back to doing the bushes. Harvest this stuff so I can make the strings. This really is kind of cool, though. I like the way the tutorial felt a lot better. That early bit. That was good. Do I have it now? Yes, I can make my pickaxe. Woo woo. Okay, so with those, now I need to collect a whole lot of wood. Although I'd actually rather collect stone. There we go. Gather some stone. Okay, I don't want to make the holes. I want to make... Oh, come on. Took long enough. I don't want to dig a hole. I want to beat the rock up. Okay, this is not working like it's supposed to. Possible minor bug. It's not how that's supposed to work. They have made a lot more rock areas here. Like this one, you know, the obvious, yeah, hit this, you'll get rocks. Stone, however you want to put it. Nice. Nice. Okay. So this is definitely, like I said, a lot of the new stuff we won't see here. But I didn't think you guys would want to watch me spend the next several hours redoing the skills on that mage. And that's how long it would take to go through, check out where the new skills are, compare it to the build I had before. Yeah, you're going back in on a new character. Definitely give yourself some time. Because it's going to take a bit. You know what? Speaking of, we haven't done anything with this guy's stuff. Hey, we get... Nope, we still need 2 more for double jump. So we still do need multiple levels to get double jump. I'm okay with that because it is a pretty high skill, but at least you don't have to spend your early points getting through the tree to get to it. So yeah, we've got 2. What level are we? Level 2. Okay, so we got 2 that first one. So 1 to 2 more levels and we should be good. I still don't like how the pickaxe, when you come up to an actual boulder like that, wants to dig the ground underneath it first. That's something I might definitely have to put in on for them is, hey guys, you know, you walk up to a boulder and it's digging the ground underneath as well as hitting the stone. Should be able to detect, oh, there's a big rock there, let's hit that, then we'll work on the ground stone. I just want a bunch of stone so I can make the floor of the building. Let's see here. Backpack. Yeah, that should do it for now. I think we should go ahead and cut a tree now. Or 3. Excuse me. That one snuck up. Oops. I love this big swing. Hey, we got some twigs. Oh no, it's gonna... No, it's not. Never mind. Admit it, if you play Valheim, first time you cut a tree in any survival game, you're doing what I'm about to do. Watch. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. It's, I gotta run. The tree's gonna fall on me. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. To heck with the sky, the trees are falling. All right. Let's get, ooh, mushroom. Get on back here. And let's see here. Where do I want to build our little hut? I think to start with... Ba-dum-bum-bum. You know what? Let's build our little hut. Here's what I... Oh, I gotta do something else first. I can't build anything until I make the bits for it. I love how you can build roads and stuff. Oh wow. You know, already make that kind of the Springlands dirt. Cool. Look at all the doors and windows we currently can make. Cool, cool. No slots available in backpack. What do I need for this? I need string. Hi, I need to make string. Okay. Now I should be able to come in here. What's this? A camera? Wait. We can make a camera? No frickin' way. Item info. You could take screenshots with this item. Oh, okay. Some of y'all may not know. I'm a big time photographer. I love it. Tighten the range on the pickaxe? I'll have to look to see how to do that. I'm gonna currently make me a camera. Because I have to. And I'm gonna make me some storage. Oh, no slots available in backpack. Uh-oh. Well, let's equip the camera here. And I'll put that there. Hee hee. So let's put down our storage first. Oh. There, we put the first storage down. Now we'll put stuff in it. Now I need the wood back. I need the wood and the string. I don't remember what else. Oh, and twigs. Not wood, twigs. There we go. Make another box. Okay, yeah, I'll make two. Do 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 do. There. Now we'll put food away. Keep the building materials. I'll put that away there. Time to organize just a teeny bit. That's build materials. Those can go there. Consider that a building material. And we'll put those over here. Alright, now I gotta try it. And you can go first person. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Let's see what it looks like. Nice. That's kind of cool. And you can put yourself in it. Kind of wish it was a free floating camera. But it's page up, page down to zoom in and out. So wait, if I go like this, can I go higher then? Okay. Work in progress. That's cool. Alright. Okay. Wait. It changed. Okay. Photo mode changed how close or far I am from the character, though. There's where I usually like it. Question, does that do it? Oh, okay. Your page up and down, zoom your camera in and out anyway. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's put the camera away. There. Don't need the camera. I don't want a campfire right now. Okay. However, before I forget, we're going to run back over here. And go get some water. Nice. There we go. All right. Now, what we can do is figure out where we're going to build our little hut. So we go. Yep, I got that, got that. Thank you. All right, I want these, and then I want that. Except I don't want that wood. I'm not gonna put this pathway permanent, which is why I used what I did. Let's go there. 2, 3, and we'll go 1 into the side here. If I put that down there, and then I remove it, ta-da, it removed the grass. Actually, yeah. Hang on. There we go. And we'll just... No, I don't want the pillar. Thank you. Let's go back one more set. Oh. Oh, I'm outside the building area if I go there. Okay, this will do for now. This will do for now. Now I am going to go remove. Remove. We're going to set up with the smaller guys. See here, I want wood and go down one. Excuse me. There we go. Then we make a window one. Do I want windows on both sides? Yeah, I do. And a couple maybe a window back here, like across from where the door is. There. Don't need one that way. And maybe do one. Yeah, that'll work. So now, go up to here. Fill these gaps. Come back down. See, streaming and talking to you all while I'm doing this is actually kind of easy for me, because I tended to talk to myself when I'm doing stuff like this anyway. Now, no, I don't want to put a second level on this yet, so we'll just go all the way to here. There we go. Oops, I remember now. I forgot to make something. We still... Oh, you know what? I need to put my little pathway in. And back to here. Hey, how come you won't go in the middle there? There we go. That'll let me do it. See, now if I do snapping, it should snap right to that. Yep. There. It joins right on up with this. Do. Let's see here. I need to make roofs. Woof pieces. I'm going to need plant fiber for that. Yeah. Plant fiber. And it's getting dark. And spooky. And I don't have any plant fiber. Okay. Well, let's put that in here. Time to get more plant fiber. Kill things while we're out. Must eliminate all enemies. And collect all dragonflies. Oops. Thank you. I'll take... Ooh. So they've put it... Uh-oh. I see you. You see me, don't you? Maybe not. Ha 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 ha. Creepy, creepy, sneak, sneak. I see you. Uh-oh. There's more than one of them. Let's get you out here where I can see better. Good night. Ooh, I let him get a little too much in on me there. And our ever wonderful midnight lilies. Got you. Collect them lilies. Heck yes. Well, I didn't expect it to be up on a hill, but I'll take it. Oh, I see you. Gotcha. I will use every advantage I can get when possible. Got it. Haha. We got our breakfast for tomorrow. Gotta be careful because I know there are wolves around somewhere here. And as you can see, the Shroud goons tend to roam around at night. I know I saw another one. Could have sworn I saw another guy. Aha. There he is. Oh, they got spears. Got him. How many arrows do I have left? Okay, we're all right. do 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 do. Hang on. Alright. See if we can find that other guy. Got him. Never gave him a chance to recuperate. Ta-da! Bad guy's killed. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. What is the bright spot here? It looks like something else that died here, isn't it? Yep. I will say there's been a whole lot more of the fell guys, the undead guys, and less wolves. I'm kind of okay with that. Up. See, can I make more arrows? Maybe. I can make 10 more. That's good. I'm gonna need them. Got him. And I think I'm done chasing around the fell dudes for a while. Can I make a bed? Let's see, can I make a bed? What do I need? 3 string. 1, 2, 3. I'd like to make a bed now, please. Okay. Oh, and it's morning. It's morning. Oh well. How about I make some more roof pieces too? Should be able to do that, right? At least to get started. Alright. Let's get to building stuff. Nope. Roof. Yes. And I need a whole lot more. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, well, let's put our bed down. There, we have the bed down. Well, it'll be a little easier to see stuff now that we have daylight. Let's see. We also won't have to worry about as many things sneaking up on us now that it's daylight. Oh, definitely want to harvest any of these we find. That's pure fiber. Oh, this is why they were so much. We're right here at Long Keep, that's why. Okay. Do 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 do. Just to give you guys an idea what we're looking at for the next couple Saturdays. Next week on the 4th, Keen is bringing out a big update for the other game they have that I dearly love, Space Engineers. So it's a big economy update. We'll be changing quite a few things there. I have thought of doing Space Engineers on a Saturday anyway. So we'll go ahead and check out that update then. The week after that, Funcom has announced on the 5th they will be releasing what they are calling Conan Exiles Enhanced. Basically, what they are doing is taking the Conan Exiles game and completely updating it and upgrading it to Unreal Engine 5. It's currently in Unreal 4. It's a game I've enjoyed a lot. But they're upgrading it to Unreal 5 and making a few changes as well to things. Basically, there are 2 maps, vanilla maps you can play in Conan Exiles. The Exiled Lands, which is the original map that comes with the base game, and there is a DLC, the Isle of Sipta. Now, one of the biggest complaints everybody had when Sipta came out is that you had to choose one or the other map when you started a game, and there was no way to move your character back and forth between the two. Well, with the enhanced version that they're bringing out, you can go back and forth between the two freely. There's no limitation to that, so we finally get to do that. Now, the biggest thing about this is a completely free update. If you own Conan Exiles, the update will become available to you on the 5th of May. Not only that, they do have things that you can purchase in their online bazaar, kind of like past stuff and everything. Other stuff that you can earn for free there and everything. Anything you have previously earned and bought will carry over to the UE5 version, to the enhanced. All the DLC stuff, which with Conan Exiles, basically the DLC are different skins and looks to your building pieces and armor. Which is why I have no problem with all the DLC that Conan has. It's all cosmetic. It does not change how the game plays. Just gives you different cool variations to use for building and the way your armor and stuff looks. And hey, Ellie, sorry didn't see when you came through. Sorry you've had a rough day. But definitely welcome to the stream. But with the Conan Enhanced, yeah, it's all free. Unlike what other companies have done, the UE5 version is free. You'll just get the upgrade. So I'm thinking probably in a couple Saturdays, because I want to give them at least a week to work out any bugs there are. But we'll give them a week, maybe two, and then we'll check out Conan Exiles. See what it looks like in UE5. The trailer and stuff I saw, it looks absolutely fantastic. And the ability to go back and forth between the two maps with one character, that'll be nice. Not having to start a new game just to experience what the other map has. So we'll look at doing that. So that's what the next 2 to 3 Survival Saturdays will look like. We'll be doing Space Engineers and then some Conan. And of course, if any of our other games end up with big updates, we will definitely check those out as well. We have absolutely no idea when the 3.0 update for 7 Days to Die is coming out. Things have been kind of quiet on that front since they got bought by Behavior Interactive. So as a community, we're just waiting to see what happens with that. We're hoping it's all for the better. Oh, we've got explosive barrels here? Wow, they changed this area. I didn't even realize we were all the way over here already. This is the one that on the other side of it is the encampment. And then past that is the ancient spire. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to. They put those there for a reason. I'm sure the first reason was, hi, this is what happens when you shoot these. Or hit these. Give you that really early, watch out for these. Okay, well, we'll come back here later. Really need a grappling hook to be able to go up there and do everything right. I didn't even realize we had ventured this far out gathering stuff. That's kind of funny. Now, speaking of 7 Days to Die, we are coming up near the end of that series, my Escape from Navezgane series. Once we do, we'll also be taking a look then at the current state of the game, 2.6, checking it out. I haven't really, because when 2.5 came out, even without mods, I was having issues with it corrupting my test saves. And I did not want to have to start the playthrough over. So the current 7 days playthrough is 2.4. So that's another thing we'll do on some Saturdays once that's over, is check out 2.6, see how it's going. I have not made any firm decision yet with what we do after the Navezgane set. I've got some ideas. I want to test some things out with a couple things and figure out what we might want to do. But there is definitely that thought as well. Our No Man's Sky series is cruising along nice. Let me know in the comments, or feel free to join our Discord and let us know there. Are there any games you'd like us to check out? What kind of series you'd like to see us maybe do? Stuff like that. I mean, this channel is for two things. One, me having fun. I'm having fun playing the games. I want to share the games I enjoy. You know, spend time with you guys, the community, on the Saturdays. Let me know what you'd like to see. If you've watched the channel at all, you know I'm not into hardcore stuff. I'm sorry. There are the really hard, make it hard. You're going to die a lot just to get through certain bits. That's not my style of game. You won't see me play those. That's just not me. But you know, we've got Conan, we've got 7 Days, No Man's Sky, Space Engineers, Planet Crafters, Enshrouded. We've got all those games are ones I love. There's a bunch of others I'm sure I'm forgetting. You don't want to know what my Steam library looks like. And it doesn't have to be, in fact, you'll notice of most of the games, Cyberpunk 2077's in there as well. Most of the games are not what many people would call AAA studios. Keen Software does Enshrouded and Space Engineers. I love Valheim, Planet Crafter, you know. All of those are your kind of smaller studios. And there's a couple reasons for that. One, they were less expensive games. I'm sorry, 70, 80 bucks for a game these days, especially considering the state a lot of those games are in when you get them. That's ridiculous to me. There have been a couple games I've been okay paying 50, 60 for, but they've been tried and true and were worth it. Most of the time, even those, I'll wait until a Steam sale to pick them up. But indie devs these days, and your smaller devs, they haven't forgot why they're making games. They're making They're making the game to make a good quality game that people will enjoy. Their number one top of the line reason isn't how much money can we milk from this game. So there's that. I'll get off my sandbox now. But yeah, let me know what you'd like to see. What you might want to see us check out on Saturdays, what you'd be interested in seeing a weekly series on. Let me know. Link to the Discord is in the description for each and every video and live stream we do. And you can always comment on the videos themselves. That always helps a lot too, so let me know. I'm always open to hear what you guys want to see. Alright, get the roof on the house. Come on. Be enough for one more piece. Yes. Yay, we have a roof over our head. Alright, now I need to make the little fire pit to go in there. We have our campfire, but I prefer... Where is it? This one. Do that. Do a little nightstand for by our bed. Okay. Oh, and we need a door. Yeah, we'll just put this door in for now. Need a door. And why is it saying I can't make... Oh, I don't have room in the backpack. Let me put some stuff away. Dump everything we got room for over there that already has stacks. And then we'll put some of that there. Put that there. There we go. That works. Put the honey there. Put the raw meat there. You can come there. Put the mushrooms away. And it's raining again. But hey, this time we can get out of the rain. Now I need the wood back. So we can make some windows. I have what? 1, 2, 3 windows, I think. There we go. And we will also pick up the bench. And move it in here. So let's put our windows in. Use snapping, please. Thank you. Up, I misjudged. I need one more window. That's okay. Let's put the workbench down. Let's put the workbench over here. And we'll make another window. There we go. Now let's get the table. And the campfire. And the door. Put our little nightstand here. There we go. And our campfire. Little fireplace that'll keep us warm. Look at that. Raised our comfort level already. And the door. Which I want it to open this way so we don't run into it or have trouble working around. There we go. We have our house. Ta-da-da! I could probably put another window there, but we don't need to. We will need some light in here, though. Which I need torn cloth, resin, and logs. And some fireflies and plant fiber there. How much to make a candle? I keep hearing weird stuff outside. Okay. Anyway. Alright. So, we've got this all set up. What we need to do now is what we probably ought to do is pick up our storage. I will take all of that, please. Thank you. Hey, it stopped raining. How about that for timing? Now, let's see. We'll put the storage along the wall here for now. Where'd the other storage go? I knew I had at least one more there. There we go. Let's see. There. These can go over here. Put the potion there too, because we don't need that right now. Grab all that. All right. How about that? We have our own little house set up. Got all our chests here. We'll put food stuff here. Yeah. We'll put this other stuff over here. There we go. Sort it. Sort it. There. Okay, now before we go out, we should probably cook the remainder of this food. Yeah. Nice thing is there's no spoil timers, so stuff isn't going to spoil on us. There we go. Now when we look, we have more food. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've been drinking that whole time. Okay. There we go. Okay, so. Wait, what do I need to make a shirt? More cloth and string. Do I have it? Cloth is the questionable. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Let's get a shirt on, man. And for daggers, I just need some scraps. Do I have enough? I only have 2. Okay. Well, let's go get some. Now that we got that, let's go ahead and get some scraps and stuff. Which the best way to do that is to go into the shroud. Oh, honey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, bees. Gotcha. Best way to fight bees is a torch. Loot all that, thank you. And that. Alright. That did not used to be, you didn't used to be able to get honey that close to the starting area. I like that. That is a very nice change. Gather stuff as we go. I'm still looking for wolves. We saw one already. And we kind of cheated because we saw it way without it seeing us. Well, I wouldn't say that's cheating. That's being a good hunter. You see that predator before it sees you, you take it out. We've got the hide, we've got the meat. Heck yeah. Let's collect the arrows from here. Should be some here too. I can't remember. Is this where? No, it's not this side that we can see the guys. It's the other side. Got it. Now I do want to make sure we take our that nightshade flower that we took before we go, because it will, if I remember right, let me see. Yeah, gives us a minute extra time in the shroud and better health regen for 10 minutes. So, heck yeah. Oh, that's what I keep seeing the E for. Got a note. Our raiders have besieged us these past 2 days, attacking from the bridge. Their eyes, such madness. We have withheld so far, but only just. We may not survive the next assault. I've ordered to rig the pass with our last munitions. If those scavengers return, we are prepared. Captain had a rough time of it, man. All right, let's go ahead. Make our way further down this way. Ooh. Interesting path that way. Thank you. I'll take that too, thank you. Oh, give me another torch. Cool. We are hungry. We had to destroy the bridge, and with it our connection to supplies. But it worked. We haven't seen any more scavengers. The Cinderbolt and those within it are safe and should remain so. If we are to avoid starvation in Yearfall, we may have to take our chances in the horrible shroud. Either choice is certain death. Perhaps my men are right. In whispered words, they speak of the end times, of an end to the Dawn Age, the empire of man. But we must stand tall. There's no way but forward. Wow, the fall of man. Well, hate to tell you, Captain, I think your men were right. Oh, no, see, that's cool. This didn't used to be here. That's a new addition. I like that. That is super cool. Alright, so let's gather all this. Alright, before we go in the shroud, let's do it. Here we go. Time in shroud increased. Alright. Let's do this. Stay on the path. They're not joking about that for this part, because, man, you can get lost out in this shroud quick. I mean quick. Alright, buddy. You and me. Uh-oh. There's two of you. Got you. Ha ha. Now, I'd like to leave this, this here, if you didn't see it in the last streams, this recharges your shroud timer up there. You cannot get these back. You can't put them in your pocket, and I've never seen them refresh. In other words, I've used it, come back days later, and it's not there. It's gone. So I'm going to leave it there for the next time we come here. I'm going to go this way because this is the way we need to go. On up the trail. To the cave. Through the trail. This is a little different. Almost think that was shorter. Huh. Search. Yeah, as long as you're careful while you're in the shroud, especially that early part going through there like that, you've got plenty of time. If you stay on the path and stuff. Let's read the note. To all who set their eyes upon my wondrous... No, allow me to begin. To the people of Meldor and all of Embervale, I have conquered this terrain with my greatness. I'm afraid that's not right either. The bridge is nearly finished, and I cannot find the words to express my joy. Confound it! How lucky we had a bountiful mine so close by for materials and ore. One thing I do know, I'll name this bridge Braylon after my 5th aunt, though I'm not sure she would be flattered. For her and the bridge share not just the name, but a brash nature. Signed, Kate Hawthorne, Yearwake, 490 DA. That's the carpenter you find later. Collect that, and we're going to sleep until, daylight. Here we go. Oh, bright early, and we're back at it. Alright, first thing I want to do is come over here to the bridge. Oh, no, not that way. Equip the bow because we're going to go sneaky sneak. Uh-oh. Don't run. Don't walk. Don't crouch. You're not sneaking anymore. Got him. I kind of wish when you... Because you can crouch, and then you run. Okay, that's the key. Just run, and it'll get you out of the crouch. Okay. See if I can hit this guy in the head. Not quite. Where'd he go? Did he fall over there? Got him. Ha ha, headshot, baby. Nice. All right, the bridge is ours. there's a better way to do this. Hee 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 hee. Alright. Should be some scrap pile up here. There we go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to hit. There we go. Whoa, I don't want to fall off. Alright, up. And this is where... Is this the side that has the chest? Nope, that's the other side. Okay. No problem. We'll wait till next time. But... Hey. Are the daggers something I make in my inventory? They are. Ha 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 ha. Now we're talking. That's a nasty club. I like the new visuals for the club. Used to just be a hunk, you know. Ooh. See here, that is for the magic boost. I'd have to find corn to get the other. And we are going to make ourselves a couple lockpicks. Yep, yep. Alright. Now, how full up are we? Pretty full. Let's put that there, that there. Actually, let's do it this way. I mean, sword's nice, but I prefer daggers, so we'll see. There. Hold on to that. Oh, we got another ring. Equip it, please. I'm not even sure which one that was, but I know we only had one ring, so we were putting it on no matter what. Okay. Now, if I remember right, I can have two, yeah, let's do that. We can have two of the flames currently. So I think what I want to do is make another one. And we're going to simply, whoop. Nope, I don't have room there. I gotta, no, not that. Backpack, please. Thank you. We will put one down here as a teleporter. We can get back and forth between the sides easy now. Now the question is, do I want to go ahead and retrieve our blacksmith now? Yeah, we got time. Let's do it. First, I gotta see if there are bees. There are. I see them. See that little mass right there by the fence? Yeah. We get close enough, it should trigger them. Come on. Fine, I'll just harvest this stuff and see what you do. There. That worked. Do I want to shoot him? Actually, yeah, I do. Got you. Whew, stamina, man. Time for more food. There we go. Alright. That was the first guy. Next one, I think is over there. Yeah, he is. Which means if I can hit that explosive barrel. He's dead. I don't think there's anybody else. Not outside. Repair. Get the message. The cinder vessel broke down during testing. The coalescent flame charred the rat inside. A bright flash, then nothing. Thankfully, the side effect of blindness was only temporary. I've acquired a new subject, another rat, Igni. Hopefully, our path to salvation. I cannot accept more setbacks. I will ensure that the cinder vessel holds as if my life depended on it. It may well. Balthazar, 506DA. Like I said, he was having a rough time, man. Come over here, gather the stuff over here. I'm not worried about it right now. Oh, there was something in that one. Cool. Let's go up. Go up, get stuff up here. Gather all this stuff. Chest. That's why I made the lockpicks. By the ancients, I've done it. Equilibrium. The subject sleeps, yet can be awakened. They are dead, yet alive. The subject does not decay, is untouched by the coarse flow of time. A flame soul in a mortal body. Igni serves as proof. We can survive. We can endure. These cinder vessels will be our only chance amidst the shroud. We have no other choice. Balthazar, 507 DA. Took him a year to perfect it. Tell you what, that's actually pretty damn good, you ask me. Alright. Let's go. We've got one more guy to beat. Oh yeah. Loot the one we did get. And all the stuff that got from the explosion. Alright. Kinda sucks because we can't see him. Run on out here. Get some stamina back. Get some stamina back. Whoa. Ah! I did not want him to hit me. There we go. Alright. Let's get in here and get the old boy. Crusty old, grumpy old blacksmith. And we won't quite be back where we were, but not far from it. I mean, we did have 2 sessions that we worked the last save on, so... Read Balthazar's note. It's done. The cinder vessel is a delicate contraption, still volatile, yet brimming with potential and hope. The first human to enter will be our true prototype, the kindling of a new spark. Thankfully, the blacksmith volunteered. He must enter the vessel and sleep until roused anew, lest he slips into eternity. May the ashes of one age sustain the seeds of the next. Balthazar, 508 DA. So, we got a year that he failed. A year later, he succeeded with the rat. And a year later, the blacksmith goes into slumber. Fascinating. One of these, there it is. So I thought, I was like, I know there's one here. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, our new bow and axe. Let's see here. This is a short bow. What we have here is just a long bow. Yeah, this is the better one. Go ahead and delete that one because it's old. Executioner's axe, two-handed. All right, we'll hold on to that. Got us another water skin. Which the water's still active, so we can't use it. Okay. All right. Well, let's get over here and get him. Knock, knock. Mr. Anders. Time to wake up, buddy. You may or may not have overslept a little. And now we just go home. Navigate to the map. How about M? M will get me to the map. And we go home. And instantly the flame goes, "Hey man, can we talk?" This survivor will be a worthy addition to our cause. Place them into the world with a summoning staff, which you can craft from simple twigs. Okay, sure. I'm gonna make them their own little house. I'm gonna make a log house for these other folks, because I want my privacy. I'm going to have my own personal little mansion. This isn't what it's going to look like, but you'll see. Alright, let's get some stuff put away here. There. Move that. We'll put the extra water skin there. Go to this one. And we also have that. There we go. And those. And we'll put the Executioner's Axe there as well. And we do not need that elixir. I almost never use these. They give you a bonus against the Fel, the undead guys, but it reduces your shroud time by a lot, so not good. Not good. Not in my opinion. Alright, let's repair everything. There we go. Hey, look, I can make myself a better bed. Log string, 4 fur. Do I have enough fur? Yes. Can I make that bed now? I'll gladly trade it out. Oh, I need my other mattress. Excuse me. Time to upgrade. Ta-da! R. Here we go. Let's stop using snapping so I can get it set where I want. There. And hey, that just upped our comfort level 1. How much to make a lamp? Firefly and plant fibers. Yep. Let's do that. And we'll put that right here on the end table. And that ups our comfort level another one. Nice. Nice. Did we gain any more levels? Nope, not yet. We are almost to level 3. Almost. See, one of those was health and health regen. The other is stamina and stamina regen. Cool. Ooh. We have the blacksmith. We can upgrade those now when we want. Heck yeah. That'll be cool. I forgot we could do that these days. So, not bad for our first time through on it with the new update. We definitely got to look at the skill tree. It's a lot to take in. It's going to really take some playing around and experimenting to get builds right. But you know what? That's just going to draw so much more attention back to Enshrouded. Because you're going to have all those folks that, creators and such, that made the different builds. Now they get to remake their best builds. So, yeah. Anyone that's a creator that covers Enshrouded, even a little bit in the past, that's a lot more content you can make now. And it's going to be fun figuring it out. This guy I'm probably going to go Ranger with. We're probably going to go Dagger and Bows. So, the Huntress will probably be the one we go after next. And we will figure out our own little trees. I mean, if we pull up the skill tree here, I like doing Assassin Ranger. I like combining these two. Yes, you can backstab with a bow. Bow specialization. That's when you get your focus ability. And then daggers. Where's your dagger specialization? They're all the way over here, aren't they? No, not that one. One-handed specialization. Daggers don't count for one-handed. I don't think. Is there a specialization for daggers? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Duh, on the assassin tree. So we'll be focusing a lot on these two trees here. Which really works great. I mean, we've already got our double jump. Well, not yet, but we will. And then we'll just work our way up this way. We can do that. We'll hit the updraft. We'll get dagger specialization. Work our way up for bow as well. Eagle Eye's really cool. Bee Sting is crazy. You do your double jump, fire, double jump, fire. And every shot lifts you slightly. So you do the double jump, aim, fire, aim, fire, aim, fire. You can stay airborne. It's insane. One of my favorites, multi-shots. Regular arrows, you do fire more than you use the ammo if it fires the special. It does not work with fire arrows, ice arrows, any of the specialties. So that's chain reaction. Every enemy hit with an explosive arrow has a 20% chance to trigger a secondary explosion for 50% damage in a small radius. Think about that. Fire an explosive arrow into a crowd. Oh. Multi-shot trigger. This allows you, so you get the multi-shot. Come over here, grab the spread. You get the additional arrow. Then you get this one, and now you can do it with your special arrows. Blessed arrows. You get mana back. Critical strikes with ranged weapons restores stamina. It gets really wicked. Up your critical chance. All general. Slice and dice. After a critical strike with dagger, the base damage of your next bow attack within 20 seconds is increased by 50%. Yeah, these two are made to go together. So, we will have fun building up, through this. It's gonna be a blast. Infuse your ranged explosives with mana. They now stun enemies for 2 seconds. So, it'll cost you 8 mana every time you stun one. But, what's Trickster? Spellslinger, your staff damage, yeah. It ends up a blast. Sneak attack damage. And see, this is where it gets fun, because you'll have daggers. You sneak up on him, and when you get close enough, you hit E and do 900% increased damage. 99% of the time, they're dead. They're dead. Movement speed by when you're sneaking. Less stamina with gliders, yay. So yeah, this will be what we go for to start with. I want 2 more, and then we can go here and work our way up through. We'll want to make sure to grab that dex. What's this one? Ah, fishing. Eventually we'll grab that probably. What's this one? Lumberjack. Damage against wood. Bet that one over there is against stone and gemstone veins. So we'll grab some of these middle things. The grappling hook can be a weapon, by the way. Grounding hook. Use your grappling hook to pull flying enemies towards you. Giant Slayer hook. Use your grappling hook to pull yourself towards large enemies during combat. Both of those are actually big advantages. They can be big advantages. But yeah, I mean, you've got that. You've got your Trickster. You know, that's your staff and some stuff. Wizard. You can do a healer. Oh, you can do a really strong healer. Battle Mage kind of combines these two. Your Guardian, think of him as like a defender. More like a paladin. Warrior, Barbarian, Athlete. I mean, this really increases some of your abilities. Your Survival, that's mostly food oriented and such. Beastmaster, yeah, you can get beasts that end up not attacking you and or come to your help. It's really crazy, but we got our look at the skill tree. And yeah, you know, you can zoom in. It's not as far as I'd like it to zoom out, but that's a help. I mean, before we were stuck here. So you can at least get out. That allows you now to look at the tree you want and plan your path. You know, we can look at Ranger and Assassin and be able to plan things between the two without having to move the entire menu. So that's really good. If you look in the journal now, we don't have any unfinished. You can see your completeds. And they're broken down into categories here. I don't have any unfinished side quests. Good. Still got the main. We have to place him, but I want to build his place first. So we'll do that next time we get into Enshrouded. You can see the recipes for the grinding stone, the workbench. You know, they've got these here. What I'd like to know is, we go just journal. Tutorial lore. Ah, sets. See, this is cool. Now you can see, okay, this is how many roofs I have. There are many items to discover in Emerald Vale, some of which belong to sets. Gather all set items to receive an XP reward. Some sets will even unlock new recipes when completed. While exploring, you may discover hints about set item locations. These can be found by talking to NPCs or reading notes scattered throughout the world. So I'm guessing right now that, like here, Springlands 3 of 16. What are these? Craft or obtain. This one is just undiscovered. Some of these you learn simply by picking up the material that is used to make them. We picked up some flint. So Oh, I haven't crafted that one yet. That's why. These might be ones we know how to craft, but you know what? Let's look. Yeah, see, we know how to make some of these. Like the Flintstone block, the roof, the tar roof, the tar block. These, the ones with the question mark, you know how to make, you just haven't made them yet. That's what it is. Like the 3 road blocks here, if we go to our journal now, to sets, you can see there's 3 here with question marks. We know how to make them, we just haven't yet. So that's cool. That is cool. And when you complete the set, you get XP. I like this. I actually like this a lot. This is cool. And equipment. You know, unique equipment that you discover and everything. Nice. The shield. I know which shield that is. There's still the ring, some boots. Yeah, these are special items. Betting you that axe right there, and probably the great sword. No, I know which sword that is. But I bet that's the great axe that you get from the guy in the... shoot. Well, he hasn't given us quest, but when we get to Enshrouded, that's it. When we get to Enshrouded, the big guy that we beat there. Alright, but I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. This was a big update. There's a huge ton of it there. Like I said, I'll make sure to tag the patch notes and such there so you can go over them yourself if you'd like. I'll just pin a comment to this stream video so you'll have it. It's definitely, with the new skill tree, I think that's the part that intrigues me the most. It's going to really make it interesting to plan builds and possibly for fewer points to get where you want to start with, and then you improve it. And upgrading armor and rings and such like that, that's really big too. That's a huge help. So I definitely do want to thank you all for watching, whether you're joined us here live or if you're watching this on a replay. Please, if you did enjoy it, hit that like button. That helps it get it out there in the algorithm better and seen by more folks. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the update. And how you think it might change a build if you've played a lot and have a favorite one. Also, if you want to see more of our content and you feel it's worth it, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And then hit the notification bell so you know when we've got new content coming out. Obviously, we have our Survival Saturday live streams every Saturday. I also have the 7 Days to Die Escape from Navezgane playthrough that comes out on Tuesdays. Our No Man's Sky Traveler series, that's on Fridays. So any other new content we have that comes out, that notification bell helps you know exactly what and when it comes out. Alright, so hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.